Hello, my name is Jennifer Jordan, and this is going to be my final comprehensive paper. Sorry if I'm a little rushed doing this video. I forgot my gym changed hours. They used to close at midnight, and I forgot that they moved due to COVID to 10 p.m. So I'm going to try to do week 1 and week 4 at my gym. So if it's a little rushed, I apologize for that. So for my week 1, I'm mainly focusing on the lower half of the body because that's where a lot of her compensations are. So to my inhibits are going to be the soleus, the TFL, as well as the biceps femoris. So soleus is pretty much the calves. So I'm going to be rolling out to the calves. And I'm starting with just 30 seconds one time at the beginning. The next one is going to be the TFL. So do this for each side, 30 seconds. And then switch sides. Ooh, sorry, it's a little tender. I've ran a lot this week. So for tender areas, you can hold on it. For the next set, it's going to be the lengthening. You can do as well as the calves, which I have here, the gastroc and the soleus, and then the biceps femoris. For these, you can do them against the wall. So I'm gonna come over here and stretch out, and then down to the knee to make sure you get a nice good stretch. Again, these are going to be done one time, 30 seconds for each. And then the biceps femoris stretch. You go back to my mat. And just laying down, grabbing here, and pulling over. Get that nice stretch. And we're starting with 30 seconds for the first week on the inhibit and lengthening. The inhibits are going to be for 1 set. Lengthening is going to be for 2 sets. So my activate exercises for day 1 is going to be the ABCs. With her compensation, she has ankle instability. I've also had this. I've had it my whole life, being double jointed. So I got these when I was younger. They're ABCs. So you take your foot and you just start spelling out the ABCs. And you would want to do that for both legs. And you want to do the capitalization as well as the lowercase. So I did ABC for capital. I would do lowercase a, B, C, and I would want to go all the way through the alphabet. So the next one is going to be the medial gastrocnemius as in a calf raise. So I'm going to use this block over here, and I'm just going body weight for first. I'm going to step up, and I'm just going to calf raise. And this also helps on a block because it'll give balance and let you be able to dip your heels down, which you also don't want to bounce, but it also gives balance. And then anterior tibialis with a band. I have my band set up right here. So I will put it through, stretch out, pull back, release, pull back, pull. And I have these for 10 reps each. for 1 set. With 30-second rest in between sets. So for my integrating exercises for the first day's exercises is going to be the step ups, the wall squats, as well as a lunge to balance to get in some balance work. So step ups, I'm going to take a low step first and just step up, step down, step up, step down, and then make sure you switch legs as well. You want to step up, step down. So right and left step ups to keep it equal. And stepping up onto that kind of block, it has a little bit of a give, and so it works a little bit more on the balance. The next thing is a wall squat. So I'm going to do my wall squat over here. Hips width apart, up on the wall. You just want to squat down and come back up. Squat down, hold, and come back up. Squat down, hold, and come back up. Squat down, hold, and come back up. And then the final exercise for day 1 is a lunge to balance. This also helps work on the balance of the ankles. So, step over a little so you guys can see. It's lunge, balance, balance, balance. Let me get a little bit closer. Lunge, lunge, step balance, step back, step balance, and hold. So that was day 1. My day 2, I'm doing the same inhibit and lengthenings to make sure to get those loosened up a good bit. My activate is just going to be regular squats, planks, and a glute bridge. So squats, body weight the first week. We're going to go down and come up. Hold. 2. Hold for a second. 2. Hold for a second. 2. Down and come up. Planks. Plank, I guess. Come over here. It's a holding plank. And this is going to be 20 seconds for the first week. And then the second, or the last exercise in the activate is the glute bridge. So it's laying both feet on the floor, and then pop up and hold. And again, this is going to be a holding one for 20 seconds. So the next exercise is goblet squats, walking lunges, reverse lunges, and then hip thrusters. So the goblet squats are a little bit farther than hip width, and your toes are going to point out a little, not straight. And it's just gonna go down, hold, and come back up. Down and hold, come back up. Down and hold, come back up. Reverse lunges are just what they are. Standing position, reverse lunge, come back, reverse lunge, come back. And these are alternating. And then the last exercise for day 2 is hip thrusters. I'm gonna grab my boot set. So for hip thrusters, I'm not gonna use anything, but I'm gonna hop a little bit up. Back here. Hips down and thrust up, hold, come down, thrust up, hold. Sure you're activating, engaging the core, up. And that's day 2. Day 3, doing the same inhibit and lengthening. We're gonna start with a plank. We're gonna do 2 sets for 20 seconds again, where then we're going to rotate in to side planks for 2 sets for 20 seconds on each side, and round that off with some calf raises. So, we'll go to plank and hold for those 20 seconds. And then I'm going to shoot right into a side plank. 20 seconds. And then roll over for 20 seconds. And then calf raises. Like I said, week 1 is body weight only. These ones are just going to be on the floor. So we're just going to calf, holding at the top. Ooh. And those are going to be for 15 reps for 2 sets. In between these exercises, you're going to take 30 seconds of breaking. The next one that I have is kickbacks with a band, jump squat with a band, and monster walks with a band. Unfortunately, I left my band at home, but these can still be done without bands. These are to target the glutes as well as balance. So kickbacks are just literally what they sound like. It's just kicking back. Works on ankle stability, and you would do right and left. Jump squats, just what they sound like, adding a little bit. So just squatting, jump, squat. And then monster walks, or sea walks, they can be called. It's lining up, walking out. Sea walks are really great for balancing because you're getting on your toes and you have to balance. These are going to be 2 sets of 10 reps each with 30 seconds in between. That concludes week 1 for my exercises. So week 4, we are going to, for day 1, I'm going to be inhibiting my calves, my hamstrings, and my quads. So foam roller. Calves. Move on up to the hamstrings. And then last but not least is the quads. And for week 4, since we've been working on these SMR techniques for the last 3 weeks, I'm having 2 sets, 45 seconds each, to roll those out and get those nice and good. My lengthening ones for day 1 is going to be my Hollywood stretch, my seated hamstring, and my quadriceps. So my Hollywood stretch. Is down on the ground, one leg over, and do a nice stretch. Roll from that one into a lunge stretch, seated hamstring stretch, go straight into the next leg, and then round it out with both legs out in front. And then the next one is the quad. Can have a chair, a wall, or work on that balance. And do a standing. By this time, hopefully you have the client in a standing without holding on to anything. We're gonna do 3 sets of each of those, and we're gonna go for a minute each. Make sure those muscles are nice and loosened before we get into our actual exercises. So for the first day, it's a lot of legs and a lot of jumping. We're gonna do side lunges into walking squats, 180-degree jumps, and wall jumps. So side lunges are just what they are. Just gonna side to side. I already forgot what my second one was. Walking squats. Walking squats is fun. It literally is what it sounds like. It's a squat, get up, do a 180-degree turn, squat again, and go all the way down. Keeps you moving and going at the same time. The next thing is 180-degree jumps. So kind of doing the squat, walking, and adding a jump to it. So we're gonna do a 180-degree jump. So we're gonna start this way, squat down a little bit, and jump around. And just keep going. The next thing is going to be wall jumps. This is building on our wall squats at the beginning. So, I'm gonna squat down. Whoop. Get my feet, right? Sorry about that. Also caught my hair on the wall. Squat down, and jump. Squat, and and jump. Okay, day 2 of week 4, we're going to be inhibiting the upper body. So we're going to stretch out the latissimus dorsi and the thoracic spine. We're also going to be lengthening the latissimus dorsi, the thoracic spine, and the Hollywood stretch as well. All right, so for the latissimus dorsi, bone roller, down, just roll. Since we're in, again, week 4, and we've been working these, we're gonna go for a minute. Same with the thoracic spine on the foam roller. Hug the arms, and roll out the spine. So for the latissimus dorsi stretch, I'm actually going to use the TRX ones here. As a chair kind of. And I'm going to move my feet back, get a nice stretch. Again, we're going to be holding that for a minute. Really get deep into the stretch. And then the thoracic spine stretch is going to be oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. It's going to be a yoga pose. Of the cat and cow. So on 4s, round the back, and come down. Round, and come down. Breathing through. 5 seconds up. 5 seconds down. 5 seconds up. 5 seconds down. For 1 minute. And then again, the Hollywood stretch. It loosens up the back. That's my video.
No, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh my God, what happened?
Sorry about that. They're about ready to get ready to close. So the next couple exercises are going to be the push-ups and the plank to tees. So push-up. Plank to tee is just literally what it sounds like. You're planking. You're going up into a T, coming down, going up into a T. And then we're going to focus on abs on day 2. As sit-ups, bicycles, and Russian twist. So sit-ups. Bicycles. And then Russian twist. And that will finish off day 2. Day 3, the inhibiting exercises. have already been gone over. It's the thoracic spine, the glutes, and the hamstrings. The lengthening cat and cow has been done before in this video. Standing hamstrings is just what it sounds like. Standing, going down left and right. And then crossover. Left and right. Activating is going to be the glute bridge, left and right legs up, opposite, alternating. Then you're gonna do jump ups and then deadlifts. So glute bridge, down, holding, right leg up, touch, 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 and then alternate, left leg up, jump ups, start small, so I have this, we're gonna jump, step down, jump, step down, jump, step down. And then deadlifts. We're gonna do dumbbells. Sorry, I thought these were already set for me. Deadlifts, down in front, go down, and come up. Down, and up.